When do Kantian duties fail ethically? Imagine a world where following the rules to the letter sometimes leads to outcomes that just don't feel right. That's what can happen with Kantian duties. Kantian ethics is built on the idea that moral actions are based on universal principles, not on what benefits us or the results they produce. It's all about doing what's right because it's right, according to reason. But sometimes, sticking strictly to these duties can cause problems. One big issue is when duties clash. For example, you might have a duty to tell the truth but also a duty to protect someone's life. Kant says duties are absolute, so he doesn't give a clear way to choose between conflicting duties. This can leave us stuck, having to decide which duty to break, which feels morally uncomfortable. Another problem is overemphasizing universal rules without considering the situation. Kant's test asks if a rule can be applied everywhere without contradiction. But some rules that pass this test might lead to morally questionable actions if we ignore context. For instance, always telling the truth might cause harm if revealing a secret puts someone in danger. Kantian ethics also focuses on intentions rather than outcomes. This means that even if your action results in harm, as long as your reason was good, it's considered right. But this can lead to situations where good intentions produce bad results, like refusing to lie to save someone from harm. That strict focus on duty can seem cold or impractical. Kant makes a distinction between perfect duties, which are absolute, and imperfect duties, which allow some flexibility. But when we interpret these imperfect duties too rigidly, problems arise. For example, if you think helping others is an imperfect duty but refuse to help because you're busy, you might neglect your moral responsibility. Human life is complex, and Kantian ethics sometimes struggles to account for this. It emphasizes rationality and treating people as ends, but it doesn't fully consider emotions, social bonds, or vulnerability. This can lead to moral failures when duties don't match real human needs and feelings. Kant also argues that suicide is morally wrong because it treats oneself as a means to an end, ending suffering. But in cases of extreme pain or loss of autonomy, this strict rule can seem harsh or unfair. It shows how Kantian duties might not always fit every moral situation. Finally, Kantian duties are based on reason alone, not on feelings like compassion or empathy. This can be a problem when moral motivation depends on caring for others. Sometimes, pure reason doesn't fully capture the moral importance of kindness or emotional connection. So, in real life, Kantian duties can fail when they demand actions that seem morally wrong or unkind, like telling the truth to a murderer or refusing to break a promise even when it's the compassionate choice. While Kantian ethics offers a strong foundation for moral rules, its rigidity can clash with the messy, unpredictable nature of human life.